Welcome to Warriors TV in association with Nuovo Interiors. We are talking with Stars head coach Stephen Foster. Stephen, quite a close game scoreline-wise. How did you think the performance was for your team?
Yeah, I thought our first period was really poor. You know, I think we gave yourselves far too many really good opportunities, and the scoreline reflected that, and it could have potentially been a little bit more. So we're a little bit disappointed because we've been playing a lot better than that recently. Then obviously second period, I thought we stepped up the play a little bit more. Obviously a 1-1 period. Still weren't happy with the amount of play that yourselves were having in our zone, but we were getting there. But then obviously in the third, we spoke before, and we've got to start putting some decent performances together, obviously to try and get through the playoff finals and get back to where we were a few weeks ago. And even last week, we played well against Widnes, but didn't come out on the end of the victory. So we wanted to get back to that. And I thought the boys, considering especially we were short-handed as well tonight, the boys all put an effort in, and it was a really close game. Obviously yourselves got a goal there near the end, but it was a proper game. You know, it was a little bit end-to-end stuff. We thought we were in with a chance, and we were hoping to get the point of, you know, get the puck in deep, get a face off and see what we can get while we pull the keeper. And yeah, it was disappointing that last goal, but you know, from our end, I think the boys really put a good shift in, and you know, finishing off the regular season in decent, you know, with a decent performance. And I think we've got probably 11 more wins than a lot of teams were going to give us credit for at the beginning of the season.
Yeah, I guess fine margins, because as you said there, with 10 seconds to go in that second period, you could have won that period 1-0, and then you got a goal early on in the third and led through a majority of that period. So I guess there are positives you can draw on from that. Absolutely.
I mean, you look at that and you go, well, the boys will have the heads down going into the third period. But we came out well. You know, the vibe on the bench was really good. The boys were really, you know, right, we can do this, we can go for it. And that's good to come to here, which has obviously sometimes been a little bit difficult for us. And we wanted to make sure we put a good show in. And yeah, you know, from Rob and I, when we spoke afterwards, went, tell you what, that third period was good. And, you know, I think the appreciation was there at the end by the fans going, yeah, we've just had a good game of hockey there.
Yeah, I mean, with 2 minutes to go, it could have still been anyone's game until Sean Kepping got the fifth goal for the Warriors.
Absolutely, and you know, that's where we want to be. If we're not going to win a game, we want to be in it, just to give us a chance. We've had some of those that have gone for us this year, and some of them have gone against us, and tonight was one of the ones that was just that little bit too far. But you know, I'd like to think that moving on, we can put 60 minutes together, then you know, we can start getting results against top sides like yourselves and your Solways.
When you look at this season, obviously it's been a predominantly young Stars team, which is going to continue to grow. But the matchups with the Warriors, six games this season, you're getting closer, aren't you, with each performance, and this being testament to that.
Yeah, I mean, I think the last game that we had at home as well, you know, that was a close game. Could have gone either way. We need to get a bit more pressure on, but we were starting to get there. And tonight, you know, like I say, we've got a young team. We knew that when we started out this year, we weren't going to have a whole lot of experience. We're relying on the older boys to keep it together, and they've done a good job of that. The young ones coming through it, they're all in it together. The team atmosphere is probably one of the best ones. If you ask them, they all love playing together. You know, they like the vibe in the team, and they know that going forwards that, you know, for a good few more years that we should be able to progress. Yourselves have been through that stage, you know, where you're rebuilding, and you know, we're rebuilding this year, but we've got 11 wins out of it so far. So, you know, that's great, and you know, we haven't finished bottom, we haven't finished second bottom. So, you know, finishing sixth, you know, credit to them and how hard they've worked.
Yeah, and obviously season's not done yet. Regular season's finished, but playoffs next weekend, and I believe it is Widnes that you'll be playing next weekend. So what's the mindset for that one?
Yeah, I mean, we haven't beaten Widnes this year. However, there's a couple of games when we were at home, particularly, that we outshot them 50-35 last week, and then the other time the first time we played them at home, we were the better team and we deserved to win. So, you know, they've got real good goaltending. You know, we've got to create traffic and create some good chances against them, and you know, we've got to go after them at home. Really go after them a home leg, and then hopefully take that momentum in the second leg, just, you know, nullify them down there, and hopefully we can make it through to the finals weekend, which would be absolutely tremendous for our team to be able to accomplish that, and the boys are all in it to, you know, give it a good go.
Well, wish you best of luck with that one, Stephen, and well, hopefully we do see you in Leeds.
Absolutely, you know, it would be good to do it all again, and let's see where, you know, whether we would meet in semis, finals, who knows. But, you know, like you say, we all have to get there, you know, and I think testament to the league this year, every team can be beaten off any team on the night, and that's the unknown right now, and that's what's good about the league this year. You know, I think yourselves and Solway thought, right, we're just going to romp away with it, but everybody's been beaten. So yes, Solway won it by quite a few, but that's just because they managed to do the job against yourselves. But they've dropped points as they've gone as well against Nottingham and Solihull, I think it is. So, you know, so everybody's capable of having good nights and bad nights, and you know, hopefully that's going to be the same next year. We all want it to be competitive. It's no good, you know, trouncing teams week in, week out, because that's not fun for the players really, and it's not good for the fans. But, you know, hopefully this continues on and shows what a good league it is, and we can do it all again next year.
Absolutely agree. Well, thank you, and see you next time.
Okay, thank you.